Alright guys, once again I am back for another video, and this time it's to talk about the biggest news of the week right now. This news just came out last night, just recently. I saw it this morning. So that is that the Nintendo Switch 2 has sold 10 million consoles in just 3 months. So from the month that it launched, which was back in June, all the way till September, it has sold 10 million copies, or 10 million systems. So that kind of makes me wonder how much they've sold up until this point. And I'm going to assume it's probably maybe like 15 million copies or so. But regardless, 10 million consoles in 3 months is absolutely freaking awesome. That is insane. People are just, talking all over Twitter about it, like saying they did not expect it to be selling this much at this point in its life cycle. If we actually compare this to the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 only sold 7 million in 3 months, which of course isn't really bad, but 10 million months, that's like 3 million more systems right there. So yeah, it's kicking the PlayStation 5's ass right now. And also the PlayStation 4 sold around 7 million as well. So yeah, it's kicking both PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4's ass already. And to add even more insult to injury, Donkey Kong Bonanza is destroying Astrobot already. Astrobot was PlayStation 5's Game of the Year. It won that phony Game of the Year for no reason other than the fact that it was the only good game that PlayStation had, and they had to give PlayStation some kind of a reward. But that doesn't really matter anymore. It's a game that's completely irrelevant now. Donkey Kong has completely kicked this game's ass in just 2 months. 2 months! It only took 2 months for Donkey Kong Bonanza to outsell Astrobot. Astrobot has been out for 1 year now. They even bundled Astrobot with the PlayStation 5 consoles after it won the Game of the Year award back in 2024. And despite doing all of that, it has only sold about 2 million consoles. Okay? And that just goes to show you how much better Nintendo is with their video games. This is really funny, of course, because everybody was dubbing Astrobot the Mario Killer when it came out, and you had all kinds of people just shilling and simping for the game and acting like it was great and one of the best 3D platformers ever. You even had people trying to say that it was better than Super Mario Odyssey. Rob from Rule of Two Review, he's one of the many dumb idiots that was trying to say that, and he was basically just shilling for PlayStation fans, and he was basically just grifting for like all of the Nintendo haters and whatnot. But regardless of what those clowns had to say, it didn't matter. Donkey Kong came and it just absolutely destroyed Astrobot. And Donkey Kong Bonanza is the greatest 3D platformer of all time, the greatest adventure game ever. I actually hope that Nintendo actually does a bundle, and like for this holiday season, they actually should bundle Donkey Kong Bonanza with Nintendo Switch 2 consoles, because I really think it has earned it, it's deserved it, and more people should experience this game. It's a great game, and I think more people should experience it. But who knows, they're probably going to do the usual Mario Kart bundle, or they might do Kirby Air Riders bundle. I think that would be freaking awesome. Now, I cannot wait to see what Angry Vigilante, Nintendine, and all of these other losers are going to say about this. I'm pretty sure they're just going to make up lies, and that's about it. That's really all they can do, is just lie, because they know they have a bunch of subscribers and followers who aren't going to listen to the truth, and they're going to believe everything they say, as long as what they're saying is just negative Nintendo news. So if they're just, saying anything negative about Nintendo, they're going to believe it no matter what. And it's not that they really believe it, it's that they just want to believe it. But this clown Angry Vigilante, he did make an excuse about Astrobot being outsold by Kirby Star Allies and other smaller budget Nintendo games, and his excuse was, well, the Switch has already sold 155 million systems now, so if PlayStation 5 has sold just as many, the game would have sold better. Obviously, he cannot make that excuse right now, because Donkey Kong Bonanza is on a system that is brand new. It's only been out for 3 months, and it only has 10 million players, which is a lot for 3 months. That's a lot of players. But still, 10 million versus a console that supposedly has 80 million, and yet it's still outsold Astrobot by like 1 million copies. That's pretty funny. What is the excuse now, Angry? If you guys have not seen my video covering this information, this news about Donkey Kong Bonanza outselling Astrobot, go ahead and do so. I highly recommend it. It is a great video. Really awesome video. Go check it out if you hadn't already. Now I want to circle back to Kirby Air Riders because that is my most anticipated game of the year. I cannot freaking wait to get my hands on this video game. I know it's going to be one of the best video games ever made. It's made by, of course, Masahiro Sakurai, who does Super Smash Bros. And he's also the creator of Kirby, which I didn't know that, but it makes sense since, you know, Kirby was the hero of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And so I really cannot wait for this game to come out, and I'm actually predicting that this game might sell 7 million copies day one, or it might sell that much in just 1 week. I really think this game is gonna sell really big freaking numbers just because of how much marketing it has received, the amount of content that is in the game, how many people are really excited for it, especially in Japan. And then there's the fact that this game is so fun. You know, the word of mouth is going to really carry this game. It's going to really push it. So I think this game is going to do really big numbers. There's a lot of idiots out there thinking, it might do 1 or 2 million, you know, just stupid people who don't really, you know, gamers these days, you know, they just have no brain cells. They're just one-dimensional thinkers or whatever, and they always seem to they never give Nintendo really the benefit of the doubt. And there was people who didn't think that, you know, the Donkey Kong game would sell that well. Many people didn't expect the Nintendo Switch 2 to sell 10 million in just 3 months. This game looks like it's going to appeal to people who love Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros., Mario Party, and of course Kirby. And if you're just a hardcore Kirby fan, of course you're going to want this game because it looks like Masahiro Sakurai is bringing back so many characters from older Kirby games that he didn't even direct himself. He's even bringing back these classic legendary villains from past Kirby games as well. So yeah, if you're a Kirby fan, you're going to want this. If you love Super Smash Bros., you're going to want it. If you're a Mario Kart fan, you're going to want it, okay? Mario Party fan, yeah, you're definitely going to want this game. You guys in the comments section, let me know how well you think this game is going to do. Do you think it's going to sell more than 10 million copies, 20 million, 30 million? Could it even get to, you know, 70 million, just like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? You know, if this game does really well, like it does like 10 million, but then of course it sees a drop off in people, you know, buying the game, I think Nintendo will definitely reach out to Masahiro Sakurai and will more than likely persuade him into adding more content to keep the, you know, interest in this game renewed, and so that people can just, you know, have something to purchase as far as DLC goes, but it'll get more gamers who hadn't bought the game to buy the game, you know, because, you know, that seems to be the best way to keep selling a game is, you know, if it becomes irrelevant, well, you just make it relevant again by adding more content, and then people are, you know, see it almost as like a new game, and so then they purchase it. And I think that's kind of why it was a really smart thing for them to do with, you know, not only Super Smash Bros., but even the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They just kept adding more and more and more content to that game. So yeah, I really think Kirby Air Riders could do those numbers, but you guys let me know if it's going to be that successful, or let me know what you think. How many copies do you think this game is going to sell in its first day, week, month? How many copies do you think it'll sell throughout the Switch's life cycle? And that is going to be it for this video, guys. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 is completely killing it right now. It is dominating the market. I've even seen images from people online about how this game, you know, like Nintendo right now is taking up multiple aisles at the store, whereas like PlayStation will have like one, like they'll have half an aisle, and Xbox like 0 aisles. There's like no aisles whatsoever for Xbox. So that's pretty much, you know, reflective of what is going on right now. Right now, Nintendo is absolutely dominating. People are buying their consoles, their games. Hardly anybody's buying a piece of shit 5. No one's buying a stupid Xbox anymore because they decided, you know, to just completely neuter themselves for like no reason whatsoever, other than to humiliate their own Xbox fans. So if you're an Xbox fan and you're pissed off about that, look, you just need to support Nintendo now. If you hate PlayStation so much and you're mad at Xbox for turning on you guys, just freaking get a Nintendo Switch 2. Just do that and indulge in all of the great exclusivity there. But don't be an idiot and keep supporting Xbox when Xbox keeps spitting on you. So yeah, I'm glad that, you know, the Switch is doing way better than what people thought it would do. 10 million in just 3 months. Dude, once it gets to June, alright, and it hits its 1 year mark, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 30 million consoles sold. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit 30 million. by the time it gets to its 1 year anniversary. I just don't see it not happening. And I can't wait to see how many copies of Donkey Kong Bonanza sells. I really hope they bundle the game with the Switch 2 this holiday, because I really want that game to be like 7-10 million. It should have like an 80% or 90% attachment rate, but regardless, people are still buying the game in droves. Anyway guys, I will talk to you all later. Leave as many comments as you can. Give me your thoughts and opinions about this. Hit the like button, please hit that like button, and subscribe if you hadn't already. Even if you don't like my channel, please do that, because it's gonna help the channel grow, and that's what I need right now. So I will talk to you guys later.